Losing fat from the stomach area is a common goal for many people, but it's also one of the most stubborn and frustrating challenges in fitness and health. While overall weight loss can be achieved through a combination of diet and exercise, the midsection often seems to hold on to fat longer than other parts of the body. This phenomenon is not just a matter of perception, it's rooted in biology, genetics, and lifestyle factors. Here's an in-depth look at why stomach fat is so difficult to lose. First, it's important to understand that not all belly fat is the same. There are two main types: subcutaneous fat. This is the layer of fat just beneath the skin. It's the fat you can pinch. Visceral fat. This fat lies deeper, surrounding your organs. Visceral fat is more metabolically active and is linked to higher risks of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Visceral fat is particularly stubborn and more challenging to lose than subcutaneous fat due to its unique biological properties. Fat cells are not all created equal. They contain two types of receptors that respond to fat-mobilizing hormones. Alpha, 2 receptors, slow down fat breakdown. Beta, 2 receptors, speed up fat breakdown. Unfortunately, the fat cells in the abdominal region, especially visceral fat, tend to have more alpha-2 receptors and fewer beta-2 receptors. This means they are less responsive to the body's signals to break down fat, making them more resistant to weight loss efforts. Where your body stores fat is largely determined by genetics. Some people are genetically predisposed to store more fat in their abdomen, while others may store it in their hips, thighs, or elsewhere. This genetic blueprint is difficult to override, which is why some people struggle with belly fat even when they are otherwise lean. Hormones play a significant role in fat storage and mobilization, particularly in the abdominal area. Cortisol. Known as the stress hormone, cortisol is released in response to stress. Elevated cortisol levels are associated with increased abdominal fat storage. Chronic stress can keep cortisol levels high, making it harder to lose belly fat. Insulin. This hormone regulates blood sugar. High insulin levels, often a result of poor diet or insulin resistance, encourage fat storage, especially in the abdomen. Sex hormones. Changes in estrogen and testosterone levels, such as during menopause or aging, can shift fat storage from other areas to the belly. When you lose weight, your body doesn't burn fat evenly from all areas. This is known as spot reduction, and unfortunately, it's a myth. The body decides where to burn fat based on genetics and hormonal signals. For many, the abdomen is the last place where fat is lost, even after significant overall weight loss. Caloric intake. Consuming more calories than you burn leads to fat gain, and the abdomen is a common storage site. Diets high in sugar, refined carbs, and unhealthy fats promote belly fat accumulation. Physical inactivity. Lack of exercise slows metabolism and encourages fat storage. Sleep. Poor sleep disrupts hormones that regulate hunger and fat storage, making it harder to lose belly fat. Alcohol. Excessive alcohol intake is linked to increased abdominal fat, sometimes called a beer belly. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. Muscle mass decreases, and fat becomes easier to gain and harder to lose. Hormonal changes, particularly in women during menopause, also promote fat storage in the abdominal area. Emerging research suggests that gut bacteria and chronic inflammation may play a role in abdominal fat accumulation. An imbalance in gut microbiota can affect how the body processes food and stores fat, while chronic inflammation can disrupt normal metabolic processes. Chronic stress, emotional eating, and mental health issues can all contribute to overeating and poor dietary choices. Stress also increases cortisol, further compounding the problem. Losing stomach fat is difficult due to a complex interplay of biological, genetic, hormonal, lifestyle, and psychological factors. The fat in the abdominal region is more resistant to breakdown, and the body is naturally inclined to store fat there due to evolutionary and hormonal reasons. While it's not possible to spot reduce belly fat, a combination of a healthy diet, regular exercise, including both cardio and strength training, stress management, adequate sleep, and healthy lifestyle choices can help reduce overall body fat, including that stubborn belly fat, over time. Patience and consistency are key, as changes in the midsection are often the last to become noticeable.